back. This is Mike Rush with Rush to Be Fit, and today I have a very special person here with me today. This is my best friend Christina, and let me tell you a little bit about my best friend. I mean, this is absolutely my best friend in the world. I couldn't ask for a better friend than Christina. She has been there for me when I got divorced, and anytime I needed her, she would, I mean, as soon as she could call me back, but she was always there for me whenever I needed her, because there was times when I really needed to talk to somebody. And the one thing with a true friend, I know that whatever you say, we say to each other is between us, and I know it's never gonna go further than us. And in your life, I mean, if you have that, that's special, because you can't, you have to be able to talk to somebody that you have your total trust in. And I mean, I love her unconditionally, no matter what.
Fat or skinny?
Yeah. Fat. Yes, fit or not fit, I'll put it that way. I mean, I love her no matter what. I mean, I love everything about her. And let me tell you one thing. How I met her is I was doing an insanity class, actually, and a live insanity class. And she happened to come to my class. And this was when I was first really starting to teach, and I didn't really understand, like, being easy on people. So I would really, like, when you went to my class, it was like, I mean, it was go, go, go the whole time. There was no holding back. So I saw the look in her eye, and I thought, she is never coming back.
It crossed my mind.
Yeah. But you know what? She is the one I could count on, that she was there. I did the class at 5:15. She was there 5 o'clock every day, 5 days a week, and we would do 6-week challenges. And I think you've won what, 4
or 5? I'm not
four,
really sure.
I don't know how many.
There
but
was also a 9-week challenge.
Yes.
Saying.
Yeah. So, and then she became an instructor too. So she actually has her own class that she teaches Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so she teaches insanity too. So the thing, what we want, this is going to be actually this is our first episode. We're going to do a 12-week transformation. Yeah, she's a little nervous. So this is about, now when she was doing my class, she was
135 pounds.
Yes, so she was really fit.
I wasn't fit, I was just skinny. I was skinny, flabby, until you got a hold of me.
Yeah, well, when she first started the class, she couldn't even do a push-up.
No.
Now she's like push-up queen. So
yeah,
pretty much.
Maybe.
So, but there's something has changed a little bit with her. I mean, she does teach her classes, but she's not happy with how she's looking right now.
I'm feeling.
And it's not like, she's not talking about like in a mental state. She's talking about in her physical state. She's not happy with how she's looking. And so she wants to do this 12-week, transformation to see, we're gonna make a goal, and we're gonna hit this in 12 weeks. So that's what we're gonna do. So Christina, can you sort of give us like a little brief history? I mean, I sort of said, but let's hear from you how you came about all getting into fitness and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I was never, ever an athlete, ever. I always say that if I'd have gone to public school, I might have done sports, but I didn't. I went to little tiny Christian schools my whole life that didn't offer that, because I'm definitely competitive. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, I know that for sure.
So
you and me both.
Yeah, it gets weird sometimes. But so I discovered it later in my life, and it took going through a really, really tough time, and Mike was there during that time. So when he talks about being there for somebody, it definitely goes both ways.
I didn't even know I was at the
He
time.
didn't know. He had no idea. And I was probably the lowest point of my life. I had just gotten through a divorce, and basically the only reason I was as skinny as I was because I was depressed.
Right.
So it had nothing to do with
That
being
can
fit.
do it. That can do it too, yeah.
The divorce diet. So that being said, I heard about Mike's class and I started to go. And yes, I wanted to quit on the first day because he scared the crap out of me. But there was something about it that drew me in. Two things. I was in a really low point, and I knew I needed God back in my life. And every single class he opened up with, here in this class, we love God and we love people. And so I was like, I'm home. I'm gonna come to this class. If it kicks my butt, I don't even care, because I feel like I'm amongst friends.
Right.
And so that's really was the start of everything. So that was
Yeah,
kind of the beginning.
Well, when you say, because I got divorced too, so, and I'm,
Different times.
yes.
He was there for me, but he didn't know it, and then I was there for
Right,
him, but I
right.
knew it.
Yeah, I didn't know it until later that she goes, you don't know what your class did.
It changed my life.
So, and what she's trying to say, and I can say the same thing with going through the same thing, is if I didn't have fitness the way what I do now, because it releases, endorphins in your brain that I mean, it's
Absolutely.
pleasure things in your brain. So
Absolutely.
it helps everything with your mental state. I mean, you will
Absolutely.
not believe, just by exercising, how
Yep.
much that helps just not being, depression, or even helps your memory and all that kind of
Yep.
stuff. So all
Your
kinds of stuff.
mood,
Yes.
all of it. Yeah.
Right, yeah. If
Your
I didn't-
choices.
Yes.
You feel good, so you don't want to
Mhm.
make bad choices.
Right, right. So what's changed? So you obviously went to my class all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
2 years straight, I think.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah, 5 days a week.
Okay, but something's changed. so-
Something changed.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
changed, and it's not, I'm not saying she changed, I'm saying that she's not happy with how her body is right
Right.
now. So something's changed. So what's changed?
What has changed is, life happens, and I really want to kind of address the females right now, because I think maybe you can relate a little bit better than the guys. Not that guys don't struggle, I'm just saying this is a woman's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So, number one, being in your 40s.
Yeah.
And this is so not my husband's fault, so if he's watching, honey, I love you. This has nothing to do with you. But I got remarried, and very, very happy, and kind of went into this whole hibernation mode. And I'm gonna make pasta tonight because I know he's gonna love it. And it's not his fault. It was me. That's my love language. And so once again, in my life, I chose food to be a comfort thing, and
That's easy to
and
do.
and a pleasure thing,
Yeah.
So, and it's easy to do. It's easy to say, you know what? Yeah, I'll get up in the morning and go to the gym and work it all off, and then you wake up in the morning, you're like, I'm exhausted because I just ate 3 pounds of pasta last night.
Right.
Maybe not 3 pounds, but you know what I mean.
that
So
would be a lot.
that was part of it. And then also, I just started slacking off on classes. I was still teaching.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I was teaching twice a week,
Right.
Friday night and Saturday morning. And
Yes.
I stopped going to Mike's classes, and nothing against you.
Why did she stop
But
going?
I was married, man.
Yeah.
I was a newlywed.
It makes it different, because my classes are at 5:15, and if you're,
Yeah.
you're going
And
home,
it's
so.
5:15. I gotta go home and make that pasta.
Exactly.
So it just kind of spiraled from there, and it didn't happen overnight. It definitely took 1.5 to 2 years. And then I started noticing my clothes were getting really tight, and I was tired all the time, and I didn't want to do really anything
Yeah.
except watch movies and eat popcorn.
Yeah.
And although that's fun stuff, it can't consume your life.
Right.
It can't become your life.
Right.
And that's sort of what I let it do.
Mhm.
And my husband loves to work out,
Yeah.
and he's awesome. I mean, he's probably more disciplined than I am on a more consistent basis.
Right, yeah, well, he's a basketball coach.
He's
too,
a
so,
basketball
yeah.
coach. He's been an athlete his whole life.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when he's really busy in the wintertime, it's harder for him. But man, springtime comes and he's like, let's go work out. And I'm like, wait, don't you want pasta? What happened?
Hey, we got to get this pasta out of here. So you're eating way too much pasta,
I guess
girl.
so, and pizza. So again, it has nothing to do with him. It's my choice. It was my choice to fall off the wagon. And luckily for me, I have this friend and my husband too supports me all the time and tells me, you know, you want to work out with me today? And sometimes I choose to, sometimes I don't. So
Right.
this is my own personal battle. And so what I'm saying to you ladies is, yes, we can still be that great wife. We can still be nurturing and all of those things, but we can be healthy about it.
Yes.
And we can still take care of us. Because at the end of the day, do you really think your husband wants to look at you and go, you've been eating a lot of pasta?
So I
Just
think
saying.
the moral of the story is don't make pasta.
Don't make pasta.
Make something very healthy because he'll eat it anyway.
Oh yeah.
He'll
and
eat it.
burn it off way quicker than I will.
Right. So that's the other thing is it's not just because you actually work out. I mean, she
do.
teaches. When you teach, it's a little different than taking the class because you
Yeah.
can stop and start.
I'm
you know.
feeling winded. I'm going to go ahead and tell everyone what they're
So
doing wrong.
that's my secret. When I'm tired, I get up and I correct people. But
Butt down.
yeah,
That's not a proper plank.
exactly. So it's mainly how you're going to do this
Yeah.
is through your diet.
Right.
So what we're
That's
going
the
to
big one.
So while we're gonna chronicle her for 12 weeks.
Yep.
Well, 13. This is our first episode, so we're gonna have 12 more, and we're gonna interview her every week and with her progress, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have to get like measurements and stuff. Girl. So I don't know if she's happy about that.
I'm not.
Okay, but you know what? We're doing this.
Yeah, we're doing
Right?
this. I'm
We're doing
committed.
this.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm committed. I don't like feeling this way. I don't like waking up every morning going, really? On Sunday you were going to start over again, and you didn't.
Right.
And now it's, you know, whatever. So yeah, it's been a spiraling thing that has just gotten kind of out of control,
Yeah.
and I'm done. I'm done.
She's done and she's ready to do this
I'm
thing.
ready to do
So,
this thing.
so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, so every week, we're gonna have a new episode.
We are
So it's gonna be 13 episodes, including this one.
13 episodes.
Yep. So, and it's the transformation of Christina.
The transformation of Christina.
So it's gonna be, you know, does she get it done in 12 weeks or not? I don't know.
So what should be my goal at the end of 12 weeks?
Well,
Because I
what-
haven't weighed myself in like a month.
You know what? On our
I'm
next
afraid.
episode, we're gonna tell you what this goal is.
Okay, I thought you were going to say
Okay.
my weight.
No. You're gonna say whatever that.
No,
I'm not gonna mention
no.
anything. So
Smart man.
See,
Smart man.
I do learn sometimes. Men can learn every once in
I
a
will
while.
take credit for that.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So on our next episode, we'll
Okay.
find the goal of what she wants to do in 12 weeks. I mean, it's her goal. So this is the thing. It can never be. It can't be. I can't come up with her goal. So her goal is going to be whatever she wants to do. It can't come from any other source. It can't come from your husband, your wife, or
You have to do it yourself.
yeah. You have to have your own personal goal
Yeah.
of what you want to do, and that's, I mean, you got to make it realistic. You can't say, I want to lose 100 pounds in 12 weeks. It's just not realistic.
I'm glad I don't need to lose
No,
100
you don't.
pounds.
I know you. I wasn't saying that.
That'd have to be
see, I'm getting in
surgery.
trouble already.
That'd have to be surgery.
So, anyways, that's not what we're talking about.
No.
So, what we're talking about is a realistic goal of what, and we'll see if she can achieve that in our 12 weeks.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
I'm going to interview the interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be your first piece of advice to get started?
We got to start with the diet. So obviously,
Do you
We-
recommend an app or something to stick with?
yeah. So what I'm thinking we should probably do is, because I know calorie reduction. That's what I understand.
Yes.
Whether it's right or wrong, I think this is my own belief. I'm not an expert in diet whatsoever. I do know how to lose weight. Okay, I do know how to do that. I know how to eat good. So we're gonna go with MyFitnessPal.
Okay.
It's a free app. So if you wanna go along with this and maybe, do your own transformation, let us know how you're doing.
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
That would inspire me as well.
So, yeah, so if not, just get MyFitnessPal and you put in your information and it'll give you how much calories you should eat. in
Based
order-
on your profile.
Based on your
right?
profile for how much you want to lose each week,
Great.
okay? So, and that, again, that's your goal. Don't make it too much, okay? If you
No.
I would say realistically, you can't do not go over more than 2 pounds a week. And even that's sort of a lot.
That is a lot.
So a realistic goal is more like a pound a week. And then if you do more than that, awesome,
Mhm.
So, it can be like a little bit more. So let's say it was a 20-pound weight loss you wanted to do in 12 weeks. Well, that's gonna be a little bit more than a pound a week, okay? But it's doable. That kind of thing is doable.
Right.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the MyFitnessPal. She's gonna put in her information so we know where she has to be at calorie-wise.
I can
And
already
she's-
tell you.
And she has to put that in her
I
FitnessPal.
know.
So,
We should sync up our MyFitnessPal so you can monitor me.
yeah, I think I better.
No, you can.
I know that. I'm going to. So, Christina, so
Yes.
you're ready to do this, right?
I'm ready to do this.
Okay. So on our next episode, we're going to find out what her goal is,
Yes.
and we're going to find out how many calories she can eat,
Yes.
and we're gonna see how she does.
We're gonna
Okay?
see how I do.
Yes.
Yes.
So does she do it or does she not do it?
Oh.
See, I gotta put a little competition in here, Can she do it or not?
Wow.
See?
Here we go.
Uh-huh. Hey, this is Christina. This is gonna be fun.
It is gonna be fun. I'm excited about
I'm
it.
glad you decided to go ahead and do this
Me
and
too.
and have everybody, because if we can just even motivate one person,
Absolutely.
it's
Because that's what we do.
yeah.
We both teach classes, and that's kind of what drives us. It's not just about a paycheck or, it's great making friends, but when you have that one person that comes up to you and says, "You helped me so much," that is everything.
Yes, and
Everything.
that's the goal of this station.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Rush to Be Fit. My whole goal is just to get people motivated to do something.
Absolutely.
And how I lose weight might be different how you do, and that's why I'm bringing on different people to, because everybody does it differently, and what works for me may not work for you. That's why I'm trying to get different things on here. So
Yes.
if you like my station, subscribe. If you like this video, push like and then the bell so you get notifications too.
See, you can watch us every week.
Yeah, so hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.